Hello, my friends. Good afternoon. I've driven directly into the traffic jam. So the jam is from Bežanijska Kosa, essentially. Let's see, we are now at the level of Studentski Grad, the student city. And it will be like this, I guess, all the way to Autokomanda, which is maybe even a bit further, which is, I would say, at least 6 kilometers from here. But okay, the day is nice, so let's enjoy the day. You see the big billboard, Roda Idea. They are part of the Mercator S chain. And here you can see the Čuvarkuća sign. Čuvarkuća meaning it's the new brand of Serbian-made quality products. It was about time to launch something like that. Prior to that, this brand Mercator S, Ideja Roda, they have launched this Ukusi Moga Kraja, because this is originally Croatian chain, retail chain, part of the Agrokor group. And a few years ago, our Agrokor group actually succeeded to acquire a Slovenian retail chain of a similar size called Mercator. And ever since in Serbia they operate under Mercator name, but the brands of specific shops of formats still remain Ideja, Roda and Mercator. Mercator was only left for hypermarkets. Roda was a domestic chain that was acquired by Ideja, and actually by Mercator, sorry. And then Mercator was acquired by Agrokor Group, which was, in the case of Serbia, they operated under the company name Ideja, and the main brand was Ideja. So that practically we now have a mixture of all these three brands. But there is a logic, so I would not say it's quite illogical. Mercator was only left for the name of two hypermarkets located in the so-called Mercator centers of Belgrade and Novi Sad. These are definitely the most prestigious retail shops in Serbia, both of them. No other brand has anything similar, I would say. I mean, concerning also the position, the quality of the shop, the diversity of the, they all have something like 20 to 30,000 SKUs, articles, as we say. Ideja is a smaller format, but there are also several variations of these formats. There is Ideja Super. There used to be also Ideja Extra. I'm not sure whether this still exists. But Ideja Super, the larger, supermarket formats, and then the normal Ideja, smaller ones. And recently they started developing also Ideja Organic, specialized shops. I would say they belong to definitely to the most beautiful shops. I mean, they are the most beautiful shops with regards to any of the bigger retail chains. And the choice of their SKUs is fantastic, really. They try to be mostly organic, however they also keep some healthy food items or similar items that are not necessarily organic but belong to the healthy food segment. So indeed, I mean, all of them are really nicely decorated. This is a true refreshment to the Serbian market. No other retail chain actually has anything similar, neither. So they neither have anything nor they started following the IDEA, that is definitely the market leader in this segment. So let's see, there are few larger retail chains that somehow, after the entrance of Lidl, they look a bit lost at the market. Even one of the largest, I don't want to mention the name, but it seems to me that they are lost in space after the entrance of Lidl, because Lidl practically, these chains were mostly focused on the older population, pensioners, and Lidl with its superior pricing combined with the quality products, I have to say, and the good choice of their category managers, and overall the strategy behind the whole the logic and the strategy behind the whole concept, I mean, it's fantastic according to my opinion. So they grabbed significant part of the market share, although Lidl per se does not still have really significant part of the market in Serbia, maybe only 3 to 5%. I mean, only, it's not only, because they just started a year ago or a year and a half. It seems to me that they are mostly taking their market share from the chains that were usually focused to not to the most progressive part of population, but rather to the low end part of population. So let's see how the whole story will develop. I'm pretty much in favor of Lidl with regards to the meaningfully priced quality products, so to say. I would define it like that way, although of course the disadvantage of their concept is relatively low variety of products. We see an interesting scene in the other lane, or in the opposite direction, the armored vehicles just passed from the other direction, and the concept of Mercator with regards to targeting more progressive population, especially with regards to healthy food and organic food. So let's see how it will develop further. Okay, that much for now. I tried to avoid the biggest traffic jam, but at the end I just managed to get into the very heart of it. But so is life. Bye for now, and talk to you soon again.